Welcome to my Sound Bath Sunday. So, thank you for joining me today. Um, as you know, we are here live, but then we also have people trying to join us online. We have a lot of people in California. I know there's some people in Arizona over here online joining us today. So, thank you guys for coming and being patient with our startup situation. Know that I can't 100% for sure know that this stream is going to go great, but if it doesn't, I will send you guys a video at the end, hopefully that we'll be able to capture for today. But I'm sending good vibes that won't be an issue today. So I'm glad that you guys joined me today. So today we're going to focus on some self-love time. And it's also a time that we can become more present and more grounded. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the word grounded in a minute, okay? Before we dive deep into today's session, I want to commend you guys for coming out and joining me. And taking time out of your busy schedule, because we all have stuff going on, right? I do want to share some thoughts today. So the thoughts that I want to share is basically, we have a lot of things going on in the world right now, which is totally like everyone knows. So one thing that I just want to remind everybody about is that right now is a good time to really come together as one. There's people in power right now that are trying to tear us as a human race apart. So they use every tactic they can in the book to do so. So, whether it be religion, politics, ethnicity, sexuality, whatever it is, they are trying to break us apart. And the thing is, they want that because then they get control and power over all of us, right? So the more we can unify and come together as one and realize that we're all the same, we are all spiritual beings living a temporary human experience. And we're all here to come on this earth to learn and grow and to experience things together as one. And so as we can come together and unify as the human race and not let all the things that they're trying to scare us with and all their tactics that they're using to tear us down, if we can come together in one as a human race with love, we can outweigh the fear tactics and the things that they're doing to try to break us apart. So love is a very high vibration on the vibrational scale, if you ever have a chance to look at that. And fear is very low vibrational. And that's why everybody's acting chaotic and scared and whatever. But love outweighs that. And you can't have both at the same time. So the more that we can cultivate good love and energy and peace and remember that we're all one and treat each other the way we want to be treated, then we will have a better life moving forward in the days to come. So that's just a message I wanted to share with you guys today. I do feel that, as we do live in a busy world, that sometimes we do forget that we need love too. We need self-love time so we can cultivate good energy for ourselves. So as we're able to fill up our cup with love and positivity, we're able to share that outwards with so many more others. So then that way we can fill ourselves up with good positive energy in order to share it out with other people. One thing to remember as you go through your day-to-day life is that sometimes, there's things that are going to come up in our lives, challenges and complications, and we do not have the ability to control what's outside of us, but we do have the ability in how we react to situations. So our reactions and actions to the situations that come our way is where our true power is. So make sure that as you go through different challenges or things throughout your day, that you keep that in mind. Always remember to focus on positive things and things that make you happy, because the more you can do that, the more you're going to be able to move through any situation with more ease. So as we do focus on love and peace, happiness, then we're able to build up all that good positive energy in ourselves in order to share it outwards for others. So before I get going further, Jared, do you think you could go get me maybe my visor or something? I'm sorry, guys. It's upstairs. I'm literally going to burn.
could shift up. We could hold your blanket and shift everything up.
I think it's going to be quite a challenge. It's upstairs in my closet. I thought I was far enough forward that I wouldn't get in the sun, to be honest with you. I kept scooting it further and further, but I guess
it's gonna just keep going. So.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, anyways, we'll just keep going. So anyways, sorry. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bridget M. Shoup. I'm also known as the Crystal Healing Gypsy. And the reason why is because I travel around to do sessions like this. I also do one-on-one sessions. And I also, let's see, I'm like losing my train of thought here. I do one-on-one sessions, and basically it's my life's mission to reach out and assist as many people as I possibly can live a happier, healthier, holistic lifestyle. So I do sessions like this and, share my knowledge with others. One thing that I've done to help with that and to help spread further out than just where I'm at is I've written a couple books. So I have them here. So I have my first one's called Crystal Clear Enlightenment. That is a guide to spiritual growth. So if you're going through a spiritual awakening, you're not sure about what's going on, it's a great book to help you know that you're not crazy, that this is all normal. So there's that. And then my second book is called Heal Yourself Holistically. That book is all about ways to work with herbs and crystals to heal your ailments. So it's more of a guidebook. You look up your ailment and you see what can help you. So those are something that I have available, of course. You can also order them online. Amazon has them, paperback version or ebook. And I believe that if you have the Kindle, whatever they call their little Kindle special deal where you can read my books for free. I do know that. Okay, so let's go through the rundown of what to expect today. So first, we're going to start out with some Pramayama. Pramayama basically translates into breathing exercise. So the Pramayama I chose to do today is called Ujjayi. If you've never done it before, don't worry. I'm going to walk you through the process. It's pretty easy. And then we'll talk a little bit more about that. From there, I'm going to invite you to get as comfortable as you possibly can so that you can enjoy a meditation. So the meditation I chose today is called Grounding to Gaia. So you might hear the word grounding and think it's a bad thing, but it's not. So I'm going to explain what grounding actually means in a little while. My Grounding to Gaia meditation is one that I have online, and it's one of my most popular, loved meditations. So it's a great way to just be more present and just be more in the now. So it's really helpful for that. And that's kind of the theme that I decided to go with for today, is about being grounded. So let's talk a little bit about that. Thank you so much. I already feel better. Okay, so being grounded. Now you might hear that and think, oh, being grounded means you did something wrong and you ended up in the corner as a little child, right? But that's not what it means when we talk about it in a spiritual sense. So what grounding means for us in a spiritual sense is to become more present, more focused, more one and connected with all. And so the way we can do that is by a few different ways. One way is being out in nature. So being outside today is definitely going to help ground us. Another way, of course, is giving a tree a nice big hug. I'm known to do that out here. I'm sure my neighbors think I'm cuckoo, but that's okay. It helps me feel good, They're there to support us. Another thing is walking around barefoot on the grass, on water, sand, whatever. Have you guys ever noticed that when you're in a water setting, like this is my analogy to kind of explain. When you're in water that's moving, so for example, like a waterfall, a river, a stream, the beach, anytime you're in a place like that, there's lots of negative ions that are cultivated. And have you ever noticed when you're in places like that, how you feel very relaxed and at peace? It's because you're picking up on all those negative ions. Well, the earth does the same exact thing. But the problem is we wear shoes. And the shoes are a buffer between us and the earth. And so therefore, it makes us not able to soak up all those negative ions, which are really positive for us. So if you ever get a chance, or if you're ever feeling a little bit like off and your mind's racing and you just need a minute to reboot, just walking out with shoes off is going to help with that. And we have so many green belts around here that it's, you know, there's no excuse to not try it. So that is what grounding is, okay? So if you are a first-time meditator, just know that meditation is called meditation practice for a reason. It's because it's something that we keep working at. It's not very easy sometimes to clear our mind, but in meditation, that is the goal, to clear our mind and focus on our breath. So if there's times where you start to have things pop into your mind, that's totally normal. So the best advice I can give you is recognize those things and let them float on by like a cloud in the sky. Just let them go. And then come back to the breath and focus on the breath and clearing your mind. So that is what the goal is when we meditate, okay? So let's talk about the crystal singing bowls in the bath today that you're going to be getting. So the sound bath portion of today's practice, basically I'm going to start out with my tongue drum, and the tongue drum is just to ease you guys into the sounds of everything. From there, I'm going to be playing my crystal singing bowls, and I have Tibetan singing bowls now. So the crystal singing bowls are the ones that I'm going to focus on informational wise for you guys today. Each one of these 7 crystal singing bowls connects to one of the 7 chakras within our energetic body. They start all the way down at the base of our spine, which is our root chakra, also known as Muladhara, and it goes all the way up to the top of your head. So each one of these are tuned to a different hertz frequency, and they entrain with those different spots within our energetic body to help cleanse out any stagnation, any negativity, and so forth. So it's a great way to balance your chakras and just reboot your mind, body, and soul. If a chakra point isn't working properly, what happens is you start to experience issues outwardly. So issues like bodily issues, like pain in your body, overthinking, headaches, that sort of thing, or disconnect from humanity or your life or your body. So all those type things are manifestations of having blockages or negative things going on in your energetic body. A lot of times what happens is people forget that our energetic body needs cleansing too. It's not something that we physically see. Our bodies, we take baths and showers all the time, and it's something that we think about because we smell it and we see it, right? But our energetic body is something we don't see or smell. So it's important to remember that that's just as important as our physical body for cleansing sake, okay? So basically I'm going to be taking you guys from a beta state of thinking, beta state, which is the thinking active mind, the stuff that we're doing right now, to an alpha and theta state. And that is pure relaxation and rest time. So our bodies are quite amazing and they can actually heal themselves. But what happens is our mind, our ego mind comes in and says, I don't know about that. And then we start to question ourselves, and then that's where it ends. So what happens is when we get to an alpha and theta state, our ego mind takes a hike and we're able to allow our body to heal itself naturally. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So as soon as I'm done playing with the crystal singing bowls, I'm going to be playing my ring stick around you guys. And the reason why I'm doing that is just to cleanse any stagnation that we lifted and to move it away for good. And then I will be playing my tingshaws, which are Tibetan cymbals. And those tingshaws are just to help us do a few things. For one, it's to cue you to let you know we're at the end of today's session. And secondly, it's to help get your mind sharper and more present in the now. So that's what that all is. So before we get any further, is everybody's phones on do not disturb or vibrate? If they aren't, let's do it. Does anyone have any questions before we get started? Is everybody in the chat doing well? Okay. All right. So let's get on with our Pramayama for today. So again, the Pramayama I chose was Ujjayi. So Ujjayi translates into ocean breath. Now the reason why they call it that is because as you get going, it sounds like the ocean, okay? So it's a relatively easy thing to do. So just to get started, so you guys know the motion of how to breathe with this one, what I want you to do is imagine you're a child again. And do you remember when you were little, you used to go into the mirror or glass and you used to fog it up with your breath? right? So that's what the gist of the start of this breathing exercise is. So let's practice that a few times just so you get the feeling of it. So it's a ha sound on the way out. So we breathe in through our nose and okay, and in through the nose and again in through the nose and okay, so that's the first process of it. Next, you're going to seal your lips to do this motion. You're going to take your tongue and it's going to go behind your teeth at the roof of your mouth, okay? So just kind of curled kind of up there. You seal your lips, you breathe in through your nose, and the same motion out, that sound that we just cultivated, you do that with your lips closed, okay? So give it a try. I'll guide you guys on a few here. So here we go. Seal your lips, tongue behind your teeth at the roof of your mouth. We inhale, take a deep breath in, and haw it out. Breathe in, and haw. Again, breathe in, and haw. Now, if you sounded like Darth Vader, then you're doing it right, okay? So that's kind of the sound and the feeling of it. So now that you guys got the gist of how it is, let's go ahead and do Ujjayi on your own. I will guide you to get you started and then just keep on breathing and I'll go ahead and let you guys out of it as soon as I feel ready, all right? So here we go. In through the nose and haw it out. And breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Continue breathing at your own pace here. Go ahead and do 2 more. All right, go ahead and release that. All right, let's go ahead and get as comfortable as you possibly can in your space as we get ready for our meditation today. I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose and out. On the next deep breath in, I want you to breathe in love and light. And on the breath out, I want you to release any stress, any fear, worry, or self-doubt. So in with love and out. And in with love and out. This is your self-love time, right here, right now. I want you to notice any tension in your body and release it. Relax your head and your face, your neck and shoulders. Relax your arms, hands, and fingers. Release any tension from your back, legs, feet, and toes. Know that you are safe and secure right here, right now. Picture yourself walking through a forest. It's a beautiful day. You hear the birds singing in the trees, and you see a butterfly flutter past you. And you feel the warmth of the sun on your back. As you continue to walk through the forest, you decide to take a break. You notice all the tall, magnificent trees surrounding you. Go ahead and find a tree that calls to you. And when you do, go ahead and sit down under the tree and get comfortable. You are now totally relaxed under this beautiful tree. You take a deep breath in and you smell the clean, crisp, refreshing mountain air. You feel the support of Gaia beneath you. Imagine your root chakra at the base of your spine, spinning clockwise and glowing a radiant red color. As it does, it grows roots that go down your leg, out your feet, and down through all the layers of Gaia, our Mother Earth. As your roots continue to grow, you sense them going through each layer and all the way to the center of the earth. There you will see a sparkling, glowing, clear quartz crystal. Go ahead and wrap your roots around that crystal. Now that your roots are connected to the center of Gaia, you're going to draw up all her good, loving light and energy to each one of your 7 chakras. With a deep breath in, you imagine white light traveling up your roots, up to your root chakra. It then continues upwards to your sacral chakra. And again, it moves higher to your solar plexus, which is located in your stomach. Next, Gaia's loving light and energy continues up to your heart chakra. This white light then travels higher to your throat chakra and enters your 3rd eye and comes out of your crown chakra all the way at the top of your head. You are now grounded and connected with Gaia. Feel this powerful, energizing connection with our Mother Earth. Allow her loving light to fill you up with positivity and stability. Feel how centered and grounded you are. right now. It's now time to disconnect from Gaia. Thank her for this connection and allowing you to find grounding in your life once again. Now imagine your roots drawing back up, going back up to you, coming from the center of Gaia, back up through all the layers of the earth, back up in through your feet, up your legs, and back into your root chakra at the base of your spine. Next, in your mind's eye, picture yourself placing your hands in the soil under the tree. By doing this, you're giving Gaia any extra energy that you don't need back. Continue to sit and relax next to the tree and enjoy the beautiful surroundings. ahead and start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take your time. Become present in your body yet again. And as you feel ready, take your time. You can go ahead and sit up. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your journey today. So we're going to go ahead and seal the practice for today. And we do that by rubbing our hands together. And we are going to start at our third eye. And we say, may we see the truth. May we speak the truth. And may we always feel the truth. The light and the magic within me honors and respects the light and the magic within you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and namaste. All right, that is it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed it and had a good time. So